We all know most of us that left Jamaica will never return. A lot of people, the moment they land in America, Canada, wherever, all in the back of their mind is to earn enough money for go back at them yard, which is Jamaica. Some people have the idea like maybe them can build a house, buy a house, or even piece of land. And the truth of the matter is, no we will never ever see that come to life. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Julie. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. Well, whenever you see this video, stop let people that don't have nothing in Jamaica tell you not to build or buy a house in Jamaica. Stop asking friends and family to help you, because the truth of the matter is they don't care to help you most of the time, and they will try to trick you out of your spot just for you not to accomplish your goals or dreams. I say that because no matter how much struggles we face building this home, the feeling or the fact that we know one day we will get it completed and be able to enjoy it the way we should as a family, no matter what we've been through or how much money we have spent, how much trouble we had with people working on it, or just simple little things sometimes, like we'll sit there in the middle of the night and whatever happened in the day, even if it was bad or whatever, just looking at it, it make us feel good knowing that we started it, we're getting somewhere and actually, fulfilling our dreams. Now, the thing a lot of people don't understand, when you live abroad and you have nothing to look forward to, most of the time your spirit just down, and that's the reason for a lot of people want to go back home, because when you live somewhere where you never born to begin, especially in my old age, what me there right now, I find myself say shopping don't satisfy me. Certain things that I will do on a day-to-day basis don't satisfy me. But the minute I get to Jamaica, I have all desire, or my energy is there. I'm willing to go outside, enjoy outside the water, which I'm a water lover. I love fishing. I love all of that other stuff. And when I'm in the States, I don't feel the same. I wake up early, extremely early every morning, anywhere I'm at. But I tend to really enjoy it when I'm in Jamaica. The next thing that I find myself doing, I look forward to my Saturdays and Sundays, and it's not about partying, because I don't party. Like I used to go out, but I don't go out. So my partying for me would maybe get up and go to the beach somewhere, or go and find some adventure, to go on or whatever. And the funny thing is, we run from Jamaica, come to America, and there's a lot of Americans that actually living in Jamaica, enjoying it, and will not return back to America. And so I guess it goes both ways. But nevertheless, what may I try to say? With everything we're going in America right now, there's no way me can really stay at this place for the rest of my life. To each his own. Whoever wants to consider it home for the rest of their life, that's on them. This was never my choice to begin with. I was brought here by my parents, and I am very grateful for that, because at the end of the day, they let me see another side of the world that maybe if I was in Jamaica growing up, I would have never seen, which I doubt it, because I have ambition to do and go places. It's not like I never desired nowhere else to go and visit, but as far as living, I don't see nowhere else to live but Jamaica, for the rest of my life. I determined that I am not going to be living in Jamaica in America till I'm 50, because that was always my dream. I already told my husband I'm not letting my 50th birthday get me living in this place. And there's nothing wrong with whoever want to stay. That was never a thing. I'm here to encourage people. If you want to go back to your yard and build a house or buy a house, do it. Because listen, you know what? The feeling now go away where you have for Jamaica. It now gone away. All I gotta do is sit down and wonder and ponder why if me did just try, maybe me have my place down there. A lot of people get discouraged from friends and families all the time, because the fact that you them afraid and scared, and them left Jamaica from the 1970s and 80s and come here, and then enough of them decided to not go back, because what am I go back to when them never return back in now 15, 20 years after them leave, and them not remember nothing. Furthermore, enough people where them didn't even know down there probably gone migrate to as well, or pass on, and the thing about life is this: never will not like changes, and I get that. So this is for my builders that wants to build a home in Jamaica. Listen, if you already have your land, and I'm making it clear this time, buy a 1,000 block. If you cannot buy 1,000, you buy 500. Whatever you can. If I even 100, buy your materials. Buy a ton of steel. Buy a quarter ton of steel. Whatever you can afford, you buy it. Buy your gravel, your sand, your marl, anything that you could actually buy and just leave it there and it won't rot. Your cement will be the dead last thing you will buy, and that's usually when you're about to start building. Yeah, you buy your binding wire, stuff like that. You can buy those at the last minute. Now, my thing is this: a lot of people don't understand. When it come down to living, everybody way of thinking or what them consider living is different. Some people feel like say they have to live day by day. Some people live way ahead, like me. Even though I know that anything can happen at any time, I have children, and I'm the type of parent that live vicariously through my children, regardless of whatever people might think about that. But I love the fact that if I go, I know my kids have something and they're going to be able to enjoy it. So I'm hearing people say, "No, me money, cause picnic them now, go there." And people, I don't even care for real, if they're going to go there or not, because I know once I have life, I am going to enjoy some of it. I'm not the type to say put it there and not going to be able to live it. And I told my husband, dead ass serious, like, listen, I'm living in my house. I'm not going to be like one woman I knew that had a big behind house in Jamaica with pool and jacuzzi and everything. And I sat here and watched them cut that woman from limb to limb. She had diabetes, and every year it was part of her being cut off, or she's sick, and she never made it back home. He would never spend a good couple years in her home. So I look at it like things can happen. I don't wish that on anyone, and I'm smiling when I'm saying it sometimes, but it's just like, things can happen no matter what. Even when I'm talking to you guys right now, things can, take a turn for whatever it wants. But I believe in God, and I know that, my path is different, and I already see my future in somewhat sense. People might not believe that you can see your own future, but I always see my own future, and I make my own path, believing that God have a plan for me. When it comes down to life itself, enough time we fear things what we not see. Hear somebody say Jamaica too small for them. Well, after a while of living in the United States, it don't make a difference if it's big or small. It all boils down for me as how I feel, and feelings go a long way for me in a life. I'm supposed to get up and feel good about everything me do, and when me in the United States, I don't feel good. No matter how much money I earn or have, no matter the Benz or the BMW that I drive, it doesn't make me feel better. I've been to Jamaica where I rent people little old Nissan and Toyota, and me feel 10 times better than when I'm up here in America. So me can't tell you this. Life is what you make for yourself, and to each his own. And me not tell a man say you forget up and left where you feel comfortable in now. But me know say me not comfortable the way me I live right now, and it's not that I'm living on like things not right for me. Cause I come up here and pretend like say all is going wrong in my life. To be honest, I have a happy life with my family. I don't have any issues with my children, my husband, nothing. Health wise, nothing. Relationship wise, nothing. I'm only health problem I have right now is what I'm going through my, as a grown woman now. I'm going through that little portion, which I think is just mash me up even worse, because I already had me feeling about Jamaica. I ready to go back. It just make me want to go even faster. But when it comes down to life itself, let me tell you something. I don't accompany yourself a beat a man down and tell them what to do with them own. I just know what I do with mine. I share my experience and what I'm doing with my life, and I don't share everything because people are so negative, We all know say we need money anywhere we live in this world, not just Jamaica, anyway. And most of the time, the we don't have no plan. So when we go back home, we have something, to keep on bringing us the income, or the way we don't want to live somewhere where we know say, well, we can't live that way like we used to when we're in the United States. But at the end of the day, if you plan your thing right, you live anywhere you want. And if you live within your means and on your budget, you'll be fine, especially if you have some savings and you have something in mind to do, or you already have a job, maybe remotely you can travel, go back to Jamaica and still have your job. A lot of people do that too. You understand me? And there's a lot of work online that people don't know about. But anyway, that's something else. What me I try is enough people are gonna be upset with me for this. Enough people, especially the older people, them, and not all of them, don't get me wrong, because nobody come for me because what me I say. But a majority of the older people, when me notice nowadays, will complain about, Lord, me not go back to Jamaica. Me know say the reason why they not go back because they don't know where to start. Some of them really and truly, they not have the money either because in a freedom age, some of them at the age of retirement will never really save nothing. And don't get me wrong, because there's a lot of people with a lot of savings, them just don't know how to go about buying them home or building them home in Jamaica. That's why them don't have it there. Now, a lot of people silly to take the advice from people when never have nothing done there before. They never see them even have visit Jamaica. And you're going to make them the idiot that tell you, say, now go back to your country if you want to go back where you probably been going visiting. And you never see them a visit yet. I would never take advice from a person, say, or even about marriage and we never been married before. You understand me? Not saying it's going to be right even because they're married, them give me the best advice. But the point is that if they never get married before, how the hell am I going to tell me? And if you never go back to Jamaica and have nothing done there, you can't tell me, say, you're not going to build a house in Jamaica or buy a house in Jamaica because you never have nothing done there. So are you me to take advice from? So a lot of the time we need to listen to ourselves, not people, but self. Follow your dreams, follow your, if your ambition is to get up and get something where you come from, get it. Now make no man come telling no different because the fact that them go down there and had a bad experience. And most of the time, none of them go down and go squander off them money, drink it out, party it out. That's why they don't have nothing in Jamaica. That's the real reason. And enough of them not come talk about it, them gonna make it seem like somebody robbed them or whatever. And them make the bad judgment. You understand me? But now I say, if you go down there now you build a house or buy a house, you won't get a little nick here and there because that's just reality. Even up here it happened in America. But you cannot make that stop you from having what you want. Time is not promised to anyone, and enough of us sit down and think that we have all the time in the world for do these things, and tomorrow we keep on putting them off for tomorrow instead of doing what we want to make ourselves feel good at this moment or whatever. And we fight with our inner thoughts like, oh, maybe we put it off till next year. Sometimes we have all the money sit down for and I say, I'm going to wait a little bit. And I see a lot of people have done that over the years. And on top of that, not only just time, everything else get expensive. Sooner or later, you cannot even buy into Jamaica. You can't buy nothing, not land, not house, not anything. A lot of the prices are like ridiculous as already, and everybody sees it and everybody are complaining about it. And guess what? It not go back down. It's not going back down. It's just going to keep on going up and up. And if you keep on putting it off every year, only thing you're doing is buying time for yourself excuse for why you shouldn't do it because it's so expensive and it's too much. Mind you, will buy a bunch of paper house and a bunch of rat infested house in America for how much money I pay for 30 years or so. I will not complain about that. But if we want to go back to Jamaica and we have the money for buy house, we start complaining and we find every fault because guess what? Sometimes that's the way of us chicken out of our dreams or goals or wants and what we really need for ourselves. Because sometimes I'm telling you something, man. You see, when you want something, no matter how much time you put it at the back of your mind, say, Lord, me I put it off, me I go put it off, and me I go wait a little bit, and the more it bother you. And enough people don't want to accept that, but it's the truth. You keep on putting it off, and it bother you more and more each time because you know damn well, so maybe if me do this for last year, but would not feel worry about it now. And most of the time, just start. Do whatever you feel like you want to do. And if Jamaica is not for you, that means that this video is not for you as well. You understand? And if you come this far in the video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. God bless. Thank you for watching.